breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people, is happening. Yes, so it's the governor of Rivers State. It's quite a shame in the Committee of State that we have a governor who cannot be trusted. The speaker, who is being supported by Wike, is saying, he said they have a governor who cannot be trusted. However, he is not even a legal entity in the administration. What do I mean by that? According to Nigerian constitution, when a party brings you in, you cannot leave that party until your administration is over. And what does it say is if you are brought in and you leave before the time is done. If you leave before the time is done, the thing is you stand a chance of no longer having that seat. Yes, you can no longer have that seat, no longer. However, in this case, because some people have chosen, to undermine the law because of their personal greed and selfishness, because they have pleased the president in such a way that they now have immunity. It's not the way to go. So this is some of the shame that we are seeing in a nation where we see that our very democracy is undermined. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. It's quite a shame, Martin has said, that a governor among governors cannot be trusted. Honorable Martins, the speaker of the pro-Wike group, lawmaker, has expressed grave concerns over Governor Fubara's disregard for the rule of law. However, he has forgotten that he is an illegitimate government official and not a legislative member. Martin's reaction comes after the governor stated that he will not obey the appeal court judgment, which ordered him to present the state budget before the 27 lawmakers. Speaking in a live coverage, the speaker argued that the governor's reaction reflects on imperial attitude that undermines the principles of governance and the legal framework governing Rivers State and Nigeria as a whole. The same way people elected him is the same way we are all elected in our constituencies. But he seems himself as the emperor who is above the law, Honorable Martin has stated. The speaker further highlights the grievances of the situation, noting that the governor has publicly declared his intention to disregard the court ruling and continue to pay salaries, withdraw funds, and fulfill obligations to contractors regardless of legal judgment. We have it on record that this same governor, shortly after the judgment of the Court of Appeal, told the media and Rivers State that he will not obey the judgment, Martin has stated. He said it is on camera that he said he will not obey the judgment, that he will go ahead and pay salaries, withdraw funds, and continue to spend and pay contractors. So it goes to show that the Rivers State is in a big problem. We have elected a man who has never abided by the constitution and rules of the country. It is quite a shame that the Committee of State, we have a governor who do not obey law and have taken himself more than power. However, Nigerians have reacted, asking him if he himself is a legitimate government. It's also on camera how you left your party to another party. You left the People Democratic Party under which you were elected, and you decided to join the All Progressive Congress. Is on camera. And what does the law say? Anyone who does that has lost his place. So, are you a legitimate government? This is the questions Nigeria has posed to him. He remains adamant and says he is the Speaker of the House. So you can see how pot the kettle black, disregarding the fact that he also is not a legitimate governor, not a legitimate person in the aim of affair. So you can see how things currently are. In case you have not noticed, it is easier to blame somebody else. It's very easy to blame somebody else. Very, very easy. People fail to see, to see their mistakes. But guess what? They are very good at amplifying somebody else's mistake. Have you noticed that if a man, okay, let's put it as a woman. Okay, a woman have, okay, two women have a son, yes, and one of the sons misbehave. What happens? Two women have a son, have sons, and woman A son misbehave. What happened? Woman B, when she wants to give a judgment on, on a woman A's son, she will say, that boy, he should be dealt with. He's so stubborn. Did you see what he did? Blah 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 blah. Now reverse the case. It is her son, and she needs to pass a judgment. Do you know that the attitude, the venacity in which she spoke will be quite different? She will say, to err is human, no? To forgive is divine. Children of these days, he's only a young man. He's still finding his path. He's trying to understand all that is going on. We must be careful. We must be able to, support him and ensure that he, that's what they'll begin to say. The same person who was saying, he's so stubborn. They told him. We begin to explain that this other person, is quite different. It's blah, 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 blah. That's human being for you. When it comes to passing out a judgment regarding themselves, they are quite lenient. But when it comes to somebody else, no, it must be crucified, killed, and you see how human beings are? Exactly my point. And that is why we must be careful. And we must not take things, for granted and just sit down and assume, that when people are passing out judgment, it is what it is. You must look at the actions and the intentions. Why are they speaking the way they are speaking? Could it have been different? If the tables were flipped, if it was turned, will they speak with more leniency? Exactly. You see now? So everybody must ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible, and we do not leave ourselves in the arms of those whose mission statement is to destroy the nation and to ensure that they never really truly come to fusion in ensuring that truth is enhanced. So my people, it is what it is. Don't forget that you have a voice, and we all must do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that those who have no true iota of honesty with them are put out, and we can truly sincerely work to bring this nation to where it ought to be. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.